All right, let's do some Chelsea news today. We're going to talk about three players transfer-wise. First one being Kai Havertz. It's come out that he will not be leaving this transfer window, which I didn't think was going to happen anyways, but there was rumors that maybe Bayern Munich would want to pick him up, though that does leave the question with the summer window if he will stick with us. Time will tell. Obviously, he wants to play in Champions League. If Chelsea get knocked out this Champions League, it's going to be very difficult for us to actually make it into the top four this season. I know I keep predicting that we're going to make the top four, but it still is a massive feat for us to get to that point. And therefore, again, this may be Kai Havertz's last season at Chelsea. Indifferent as of right now. Hopefully, he can pick up some of the slack that's been lacking in our attacking third because we are missing goals. Again, Kai Havertz can be the reason why we get the top four, and if we don't, he might be the reason why we don't as well. Not that I'm going to put all the pressure on him exactly, but still it can come down to him being one of our players for why we miss out or why we make top four. Now, the second player is Anthony Gordon. There's some more news about him coming out. Now, he did finally show up to training today. Everton do have a new manager as well. Sean Dyche is taking over for Frank Lampard. As you all know, Frank Lampard was let go, and this means there's going to be a whole shift in the Everton squad, training, philosophy, all this stuff, and maybe Anthony Gordon's thinking that now he's a better shot at this club, though Everton did lower his price from 60 million down to 40, which maybe they still realize that someone may want to buy this player, and maybe Sean Dyche wants to get rid of this player as well. It's hard to say exactly what is going on in that camp right now, but for now, Anthony Gordon is going to be at Everton, showed up to training, but his price tag was dropped, so maybe Chelsea still go and look for him, even though, again, I've already mentioned this, we have players of his caliber, maybe better or about the same, so it doesn't really make sense for us to go, but if his price keeps dropping to maybe, say, 30, it makes total sense for us to buy him then, because that's half the price. And again, he is fairly young. There is potential for this player to do quite well. I wouldn't say he's Premier League proven yet because he has done so-so at Everton, but he is playing at Everton. I think any average player is going to look bad at that club because it's a sinking ship. If he comes to a better team, whether that is Chelsea or moves to another club, he may look a lot better because he's going to be surrounded by a lot better talent and therefore look even better that way. And the third player we're talking about is Caicedo from Brighton. More news about him. It seems like he is trying to push for a transfer this window. Seems like he wants to move to London, but that means there's two clubs right now. There's Arsenal and there's Chelsea. Now, we got our verbal agreement declined or not accepted. I think that was about 24 hours ago, maybe 48 hours ago. We were offering about 55. Arsenal come and offered 60. That was also rejected. So it looks like it's going to keep going up. I know they asked for 100 million, but that's way too much for him. And if Brighton was smart with their decision here, they could probably get about 70 for this player, maybe 75 with some added bonuses as well. And that might be a good price range for this player and for whether that is Chelsea or Arsenal, because they obviously do need depth in the midfield. Chelsea need a little bit more in their defensive midfield mindset, whereas Arsenal do have a few other players that can slide into their CDM position, so it doesn't make sense for them to spend this much for him. They may wait till the summer, but if Chelsea are looking for a player that can fit in right away, play as their defensive midfielder, this makes sense for us to go for about 70 million for this player. Same thing, fairly young, has a lot of potential going forward with him. I think he has been proven pretty well in the Premier League playing for Brighton. I think he's done quite well. Graham Potter obviously knows this player, knows how to get the best out of him, so it makes total sense for us to sign this player. We just have to get the right price tag. So that is all I have for you today in today's Chelsea news. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps get this video to more and more fans such as yourself, and I will see you in our next video.